So this video is going to be just for you. I am going to try to step by step some stamping for you, but in the beginning I'm going to give you a view of my collection here. So naturally up here we have China Glaze, and I have my makeup brushes hanging in that cute little pot. More China Glaze, some more, and then we start the Orleys. More Orleys, lots of Orleys. Orleys and the Brilliant Revlons, more Revlons, and then I have back there, I have Morgan Taylor and my Catherine Arleys. I have a huge bin that has acrylic paints in it. I have this Helmer here, and I have all kinds of shit in there. Let me see, can I zoom out? Yes, I can. So we have all kinds of crap in there, and what I did was I swatched the tops. I don't know why. I think I was bored one day. And then the second drawer. Let me move out here a second. So we got the second drawer. And then naturally we have the third drawer. And then let's move back up here. So this is my huge wall rack, and it spans. I have my mirror here, but it spans right across. So there's my Sinful Colors collection, or part of it. Okay, so I got that mirror out of the way, sorta. So Sinful Colors is all the way over there and down. Okay, and then I have more. And then I hope I'm not making it dizzy. And then we have Crap Ass Essies. There's my color paints and Zoya's finger paints. All kinds of crap. My indies start there. I have my old little table that has my little tray of, well, seasonal perfumes on that I need to change up. And now I'm going to close these doors over to the other side. Okay. So we're going to pick up, there's Wet n Wild and some more Zoyas and Spa Rituals, A England. Okay, yes, more indie. My husband, he keeps texting me because he wants a pack of frickin' pens, and he's bothered me to see which ones are cheaper. Or from where, I should say. Unbelievable. Anyway, ooh, glammies. And then there are my Nickel by OPIs, and there's Pure Ice. And then right here is actually where I do my filming. So up top on this drawer, I have like shimmer top coats. They're all shimmers. I have some jellies back there. Second drawer filled yet again. And then you guessed it, the third drawer is filled yet again. I have those three containers there that have minis. Don't mind my mess back there. I was playing with pigments and I never cleaned it up. So here is Clean Colors and Sally Hansen ones. So you could see my setup there. It's actually 3 rows on each shelf unit. Just piggybacked. So you can see there's a shelf. Oops. And then there's a shelf. And then I have ponies, which... But of course I have ponies, Claire. And I have a couple of shelf units here that just have randoms. And they're my seasonal ones, sort of. Christmas, Halloween, patriotic. And then this is my huge ass light. This is where I get my lighting from. And it's an aquarium light. And it's daylight. So, I mean, if you like the way my photos come out, they're pretty true to color. So that there is the setup. Now I'm going to pause you and take you over to my desk area. Okay, so this is the desk area that I started. I've got all my hollow top coats right there. Yum. And that's about it. I got my stamping plates down there. I would like to film over here, but that's never going to happen because I don't know how I would do that. Anyway, before he keeps texting and texting and texting and texting, do you like the little washi tape Stacy sent me the last time? Yes, we do. It's got unicorns. Anyway, I will be back later on with you to try to go step by step with stamping, and maybe I can help you conquer it. Until then, I'll talk to you later. Bye. So I am back, and I'm going to show you some basic stamping things right now, okay? First off, I want to show you the scrapers that are the best so far that I've come across. So, I have this Queen one. I have this Queen one as well. I don't really care for this one, but it does work. And then right now, these ones seem to be my favorite. This Born Pretty one, it's pretty flexible. More flexible than a credit card. This one is also very flexible. It's a little bit more rigid than the Born Pretty one, though. Just a little. Not by much. Okay. And then this one here would be like credit card. And I think this one is definitely a lot harder. But this was my favorite for quite a while. And then I acquired these. So we will use this one. Okay. So now let's go over stampers. Because there's a ton of them. The first one that I bought that I was actually able to stamp with was this one here. And I ordered this off of Amazon. And this is, it's a little firm. And then, of course, it has the real hard one on the other end. So this one was the first one that picked up for me. It wasn't the greatest, though. So the one that I purchased that started to work really well for me and get me to love stamping is this little one. And this came, or I should say that pink Queen crown-shaped scraper. This one. These two came together. I got this off of Amazon. And it was fairly cheap. For me, it was $6. $6 US dollars. I don't know, you guys have Amazon there? Maybe you can look into this one. This one is a lot squishier. A lot squishier. And I have hair on that one. And the texture of this one is just nicer. It's like, I don't know, it's a little bit stickier, I think. And it's smaller. You know, so it conforms to the nail nice. You know. So that one was my first favorite. And then there was these that I purchased. And I have two of them because one of them was really screwed up. So they sent me another one. But I changed the head on it. So, and that's these two Queen ones as well. I believe I ordered these either off of Amazon or the Queen website. This is the original one that comes with it, and it kept popping out, so I told them about it because I think it was faulty. This is a sticky one. You see my finger sticking to that? And it's also really soft. Okay, and then same thing with the other end. I don't use the other end very much, but it's a little less sticky and just a tad bit firmer. But this one works really good too. And then the second one, it's the same square tipped end, except I ordered this now out of Born Pretty. And this is pretty squishy too. So that one works as well. Then we have this one. This is from Uber Cheek, and I think I ordered this right off of Uber Cheek. And this is a nice little handle, and it's comfortable. It's comfortable. And then it's got the head. And this one's weird because it's large and thin and soft. It is soft and pliable. And when you stick it into the holder, it kind of makes like that poofy bubble top, pillow top type. So like you can see how it's kind of, and then you can get your nail right in there. And sometimes that happens when you push too hard through the center, like I so often do. Oh, that just freaking scalped my nail. But yeah, and it goes nice. Okay. So those are my favorites. Well, no. Squash them. I then ordered this from Creative Shop. And this is one of their Galaxy stampers. And I don't know if you can see the glitter in there. But this one is real soft. And I mean, it's hollow in here. But it is really soft. And then you just put it in the holder. And it's super soft. So I use this one as well. Now, I'm really into the clear stamping movement, and I suggest you get into the clear stamping movement. This is the wrong one because I fucked up the back. So hang on a second. Let me go over and get the other one. Okay. I had to order another one because I set it down on my paper with acetone on it and I ruined it. Just kind of like I did the top here. But this is just a cap. So this here, as you could see, it is completely see-through. And it's pretty, it's not very squishy, but it's enough. It's firmer. It's kind of like that first one that I showed you. The first clear one, or the first white one that I showed you. And I also have tons of stamper heads extra. So this one goes with that that metal holder that I showed you. Then this one is another one of those Creative Shop ones. This is the black with the blue glitter. Obviously, you're not going to get all of these stamper heads right off the bat. This one is a replacement for the first one I showed you with the big white head. And this one is a firmer jelly stamper replacement head. Here is that yellow one that was not sticking in the holder that I replaced. And here's an extra squishy blue one. This one here, I believe will also fit in that metal holder, like this. just wrap these babies back up. Then I have, oh yeah, here's another 3 more. This one is soft, and this one's a little bit more firmer, and this one is kind of like with the blue one in firmness. And then I have the 2 original clear stampers that I purchased. And I actually, you would get tunnel vision with this one. So I actually cut it. And then it's not as, and I put some washi tape around it to stop it from maybe getting torn up. But these 2 here are not as, this one's a little softer than this one, and this is the original. Mine are dirty. So this one's a little bit softer, but then this one's just a little bit softer yet. So I would definitely recommend you picking up a clear jelly stamper. I definitely recommend that. It will make your placement so much easier. And then I just have the cheapy ones. This came with a kit, and this is the real firm one. This came with something as well, which is the firm one. I ordered this. I thought a square one would be nice. It's firm. These guys really didn't work for me. This one is okay, but I screwed up the top. You could see it's all marred up. And this one, it was okay and soft. And then naturally, I have all of these other, should I keep bumping the phone? Sorry, girl. Oh, crap. I have all of these other scrapers. Now, do yourself a favor to get rid of your metal scrapers if you still have. They're only going to damage your plates. Better off using a plastic scraper, or, you know, a credit card, old credit card, so that you don't ruin your plates. And then I also have this one. This one I think I just got with something, and it's really firm. And then I have more of these cards. Usually when you order a stamper, you'll get a card. So that was that. So next is your plate, Tootsie Pop. Okay, so this plate here is just a cheapie. I think I ordered off of AliExpress. And it actually works really well. I tested every single image on here, and it works spectacularly. Like, I was really impressed. I don't think I have any cards. Hang on. Let me get some paper, because I'm just going to show you really quick. And let me go grab a black polish. So I have some some funky finger polishes. This isn't it. This is a Broadway. I'm going to try and send you, when we do our swap, I'm going to try and send you some black and white polishes that work really well for stamping. So for this demo, I'm going to use my big Galaxy stamper. So I'm just going to take a couple images here, like the squares, and you just put it on. Okay, and then you take your scraper, and what actually kind of works for me is I hold it a little bit down, and then I scrape. Okay, and then you just take your stamper and roll it over, and it's kind of like, I have the air conditioner on and stuff, so it might not, It just might not work all that well for me today. Let's try a different one. I think also I might be going too slow here. Okay, so let's go ahead here. And you want to get a good amount of regular nail polish on your plate. Okay, so see? And you gently, I don't know if it's going to go on now because I think I took too much time. But you would gently just do the same thing as you did to pick up. Just roll it, and yeah, it didn't go on. Oh, livening color. Fails. And then always take a sticky lint roller and roll it across. Oh, I know I can't get everything in because I'm zoomed in. Yeah, so take a sticky lint roller, get all of the gooky old stuff off. Okay, so let me try this again. And you roll it, and then you pick it up a little bit, and then you stamp it down. And when you stamp it down, you roll it as well, slightly. I'm going to see if I can do this better now. I don't want to get anything on my tabletop here, so I'm going to go like this, and then like this, maybe. Gonna wipe that off. Alright, so I'm gonna go here with this little doohickey, and I'm gonna scrape, and I'm gonna roll, and then I'm gonna roll. See how nice that went down now? I'm going to use my small see-through stamper because I think that works a little better. Would you believe I don't have any acetone over here? Oh, hang on. Girly girl. Another thing you want to do is clean your plate with 100% acetone. If you use polish remover, number one, it can leave a film. Number two, it doesn't dry as quick. And number three, it's not really going to get in to the nooks and crannies of the images. And also, get one of these if you can. It's really neat. And after I have the cotton ball out, I'll try to show it to you. Okay, so here's my clear stamper. Let's get a fresh piece of paper. You know what? I don't think I need that because I'm not really scraping all that far. Okay, so let's go ahead again with this triangle. Okay, so you get a good amount of polish on the plate. Okay, and then scrape, and then roll, and then you see how you could see through that? And then roll. And I would do that with like a cheap nail polish and just practice. You know, it's going to take practice. It's, you know, what are you going to do? It's just not going to always come out right. So, scrape, roll. See, like, that didn't come out all that well because always clean your plate in between, even if you're not using the same image. Now what I'm going to do for you too is I'm actually going to stamp on my nails. using my clear stamper. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see what I'm doing. But I'm going to do it anyway. And, you know, a lot of times it's kind of trial and error with polishes. I'm going to use KB Shimmer's PT Young thing. I know this stamps, and it's kind of the design I'm going for on my nails. So I want to use this block image here. Okay, so I'm going to scrape down, and I'm going to pick up, or not. See, I think my problem is the air conditioning being on right now. It doesn't want to, it's drying a little too quickly. Let me try it again. Nothing like failing when you're on the camera, right? Snip, pick up, and then I don't know. A lot of times too, Claire, when your stamper doesn't work, try washing it under soap and water. Don't scrub it naturally. Just put some soap in the, put some soapy water in your hand and kind of rinse it. And sometimes that works. So no, I don't want all this image on here. And then by the time I'm going to stamp it, it's going to be dry. I'm just doing this for demonstration anyway. So let me try and get a better silver. Let's go with one of the Color Clubs, because I know Color Club used to stamp really well. Where's my, there it is. And I'm not even going to worry about images. I was going to do one image and be done with it, but I'm going to go and do a couple instead. Okay, so let's go ahead here. And we're going to scrape down. We're going to pick up. And we're going to line it up here. And then with this clear one, you just go down, rock it back and forth, and up. And that's the image. And I got the polish all over my hand. Lovely. Because I don't have the right setup here. But I want to show you. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and do the rest. And let you watch. And I was high again. So there we go. So let's go ahead and do another pattern. Color Clubs stamp tremendously well. Line it up, push, and roll. Okay, and clean off your, the fuck is that? Don't know. Clean off your stamper, clean off your scraper, clean off your plate. Okay, Now this one's going to be a little bit harder because this is going to be my right hand. So, excuse me. So let's scrape and pick up. And then we're just going to line up a little bit. Fuck that one up because I touched it. Gonna push down and roll. Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened there, but that one came out hideously. So, no tutorials coming up from me soon. Alright, so we're going to... And we're going to pick up, and then I need to put my hand down. And then we're going to just line up. Go down. Up, 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 up. That one was pretty decent. He's a pain in the ass. Alright, so let me go ahead and finish these nails up. So let's clean our plate. And this is this thing I'm telling you about. It's got a little claw to pick up your cotton ball. And it holds it there so we don't ruin our freshly polished piggies. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and, oh, I have a glare and I am sorry. Let's go up here to these little liney things and we're going to drag down and we're going to pick up and then we're going to go on a diagonal and we're going to stamp. Yep. Alright, let's go over to this. I think this is supposed to be an Alice in Wonderland one. Because this looks like the Cheshire Cat. So let's go ahead and drag him down. Pick the little kitty cat up. And get his face. He looks kind of freaky. Freaky, freaky. Okay, and we have one more on the Femme. So let's go ahead and, I don't know, do Alice's face, I guess, if that's what this is. Oops, I gotta clean off my stamper. So if you ever forget to like clean off your stamper in between, do it before you spread the polish out. And then it won't dry up as much. And then we're gonna stamp her little face. Real good across. And that's that. I recommend you going on eBay and buying one of these. If you want, let me know on Instagram and I will go ahead and, gosh, I don't know if I could send you the link because you're in the UK and I'm in the US. So I don't know if it would be different or not. But yeah, I could definitely, I mean, the same thing with Amazon. I don't know if Amazon is the same for you or not, but I could definitely send you the link. I think if you were to go onto Amazon and look up Queen Stamper, you should be able to find that pink one that I like. you should be able to find just about all of them. So let me go ahead and just test you on the stampers so you could see what I mean as far as pickup. Some of these I haven't used in a while, so they might not pick up very well anymore. But here is the first one I spoke about. And this one's actually supposed to be like the Winstonia marshmallow one. So that does have a pretty good pickup still. Okay. Then we have my favorite the Queen one that I'm telling you about from Amazon. I mean, this is my absolute favorite one. Picks up great, puts down great. Well, it won't put down now because I fucking dillied too long. And this one you're not going to be able to see on the stamper, I don't think, because it's the black one. Yeah, you can see. So that was that one. And then I have this yellow Queen. And that one picks up really well too, with very minimal pressing or whatever, pushing down on. Okay, and then we'll do the red side of the Queen. And that one picks up very well also. And we'll do the blue one. Oh, that one didn't pick up well because for whatever reason there's oil on it. So let me just wipe that off really quick. Let's try that one again, shall we? Yeah, see, so that one is that one. And I need to just clean it a little bit better. So, Claire, that is it. Wash until you can get either the clear one, the Queen one, or one of the Queen ones that I spoke of. Wash your stamper head with soapy water. Pat it dry. Try to use lint-free cloths. If you don't have a lint-free, wipe it off and then use tape or the lint roller to get all of the fuzzies that may have deposited on it. Try not to touch the stamper head with your finger because you'll put your body oils onto it. Clean it off after every stamp. Clean your stamping plate off after every stamp. Sometimes it's not you, it's the plate. Some plates actually aren't etched very well. I don't really know how to tell that because I didn't think these plates were going to stamp very well. But they did. So, it all depends. I don't have very many plates. I have Bundle Monster plates that don't stamp very well. So, it doesn't necessarily have to be a generic plate to not stamp good. You just need to trial and error. Same thing with nail polishes. Like I said, when we do our swap, I'm going to send you some finger paints, Funky Fingers, that I use the black and white for stamping all the time. You just got to trial and error. Take a piece of paper and You know, if you have a pink mani on and you want to do some silver stamping, take a couple of your silver polishes and try them. You know, I know it's a pain in the ass to do because it's all this cleanup, it's all this, it's all that. But in the end, it's worth it. And then keep note of those polishes that stamp very well for you. And you really shouldn't have an issue then in the future. Also, make sure when you're done polishing your nails with the base color that you put a fast speed, a quick dry top coat on before you do any stamping. So if you wanted to stamp over your Eve of Snow today, you know, that would probably be great because that's going to be nice and dry if you still have it on. You know, if you wear your manicure for a couple of days, that's probably better because you could put the stuff on, you could put the base coat down today and then stamp on it tomorrow. Instead of taking that color off and putting a new color on, you can, you know, revive it and stamp over it. Me, I don't do that because I want to change my polish every day because I'm anal like that. But you might not do it every day, so that's perfect for you. I am here, so if you have questions on any of it, you know, just let me know and I'll answer your questions the best of my ability. You know, I'm not a pro at it. I've trialed and errored myself. I've failed more than I've succeeded. But you'll get there. You'll get as good as me. Which isn't very good. So, alright, kid. So I hope that helped. And again, yeah, let me know if you have any questions and I'll answer them as much as I can. See you later. Bye.